Hi guys, you're here with Lulu Mystique. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing okay. We're going to move straight into this reading, and before we start, we have a few key words that have come out very prominently. So we've got protection, confidence, clarity, communication, transformation, harmony, and leadership. Right guys, so the energy that I'm picking up on first and foremost, and it seems to be a reoccurring energy, and everyone's at different points in their own individual and very unique timeline and time shifts that are happening. So again, for some of you lot, old wounds and patterns may be coming to the top, to the surface, should I say. And it's like the last, I want to say, excrement of bullshit, just coming to the surface for you to recognize certain things, certain behaviors and cycles that you no longer want repeated. Okay, the remnants of that is coming up at this moment in time. For some of you, you may be coming to the end of this cycle. Some of you may be smack bang in the middle of it, and some of you may be just entering it. Okay, but we've got old wounds and patterns here, so we attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not the best for us until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release. The cycle will continue. Go within to heal the pain, layer by layer, to find joy again. Okay. Also, what has come up is addictions and compassion for yourself. So sometimes when you're going through, certain moments that are difficult, we may resort back to old patterns of behavior. And this can include certain addictions that we've been working so hard to give up, or we've given up, and all in a split second of frustration or despair, we go back to these things. Okay. When you're going through this phase, have compassion for yourself, because like I've said before, you're not the old you anymore, but you're not quite the new you. So you are on almost like uncharted territory with your own self as you are growing and healing. And as much as we don't want to say it, we're breaking down a little bit, because it's only when we allow cracks to happen we can actually let the light in. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself at this moment in time. Give thanks and praise that it's happening at this moment in time, so as you step into 2025, you've let all the shit go, basically. Okay, so with the addictions card, it says the situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion, which is kind of like what I've said, okay? So really just be easy with yourself through this time. For some of you, you will also recognize that humanitarianism is very much deep-rooted in you. You find joy, you have pleasure with helping others. However, please use your discernment when you are being of service, okay? Not everything that glitters is gold, okay? And yes, sometimes the moths are attracted to the light. So you need to be very strong in yourself. And it's funny, we've got the discernment card up. I didn't even recognize that, okay? You are walking into a phase of your life where you're going to feel the fear and do it anyway. You're going to start to feel a very quiet, like a very still river running of courage, okay? The universe is giving you solutions. You've got galactic dream star here, okay? So your wishes and your dreams have been heard. It's just that sometimes we have to clear out the muck before the blessings truly come in. And any type of residue that is left from the muck of our old selves, we are now, I want to say, redefining, because certain attributes we learn when we are going through a healing process, we need those, and we need to honor those and keep them close to us, okay? So again, you are exuding a lot of star power right now, although you may not feel like it. So we've got transmission, recall, and mission. So once again, you are through this healing phase. I feel like this has been probably the most, I don't know what word to use. I want to say the most prolific one. The reason why I'm saying this is because you are actually taking a lot of time to self-analyze, and you're literally honing in to your own patterns and cycles, okay? Now, this is where it can get tricky, because sometimes with self analyzing, we can become overthinkers and really start to look down on our own selves and the decisions that we've made, or the outcomes of the decisions that we've made. Okay. Now, if you're in that space, be easy with yourself. Again, find compassion for yourself, because you did what you had to do in order to hit this level of growth, okay? Sometimes it may feel like your growth is extremely accelerated, and then it feels like, okay, I'm just in limbo, and then we're going on this high of life, and then it all comes crashing down again. Again, it's cycles that we have to recognize, understand our own patterns, release. Sometimes it's people, places, and things that we also need to release. And sometimes our minds can work against us, okay? So again, really hone in to what voice you are listening to. Is it the voice of self-doubt that other people have poured into you, knowingly or unknowingly? Is this you just beating yourself up? Remember the key words here. We've got protection, confidence, clarity, communication, transformation, harmony, and leadership. Okay, so through this moment in time, although you may possibly be feeling as though, you've just been left out into the wilderness, or you've been exiled from just being you, maybe to a certain extent, you are being divinely protected. You are being guided. Okay, again, angel numbers may be popping up in a way that it's like, what are you trying to tell me, universe? I'm seeing it all, but I have no clue. Sometimes it's just for us to take that leap of faith, like the Fool card, and just believe that with every step we take, we're going to get to the destination that we have already dreamed of, that is already there waiting for us. Okay, so again, this protection is coveted by Isis. Okay. And for some of you, you may need to be looking into family. You may be having ancestors that are working like double time to make sure that you were protected. Okay. Case in point, the past couple of days when I've been out, the amount of car crashes that have happened. Okay. And if I was a second too soon, it could have been me. Okay. So sometimes delays may be happening for a bigger reason, because you do not know what is around the corner for you. Okay, so just be aware of that. Again, everything is coming in and within divine timing, depending on where you are on your timeline. Okay, so we also have Sekhmet's confidence. So start to really believe in yourself. Just shake off all the dust of this year and what's ever happened in the past. Some of you are closing out 10, 15, 20-year cycles, generational cycles that have not been, conducive. Okay, certain old programmings and patternings that have happened, that have been passed down throughout the generations. And again, if you are a generational curse breaker, you are the one that's here to feel everything. And sometimes the feelings alone are so intense, it can leave you almost like paralyzed. And I don't mean physically, just, you've got things to do, but this energy is just keeping you on this hamster wheel of just overthinking. Okay. Be confident in the steps you were taking forward. Okay, you are again being divinely guided, not just by your ancestors, but through the cosmic ancestors as well. Your guardian angels are with you. So be confident. Be confident in the messages that are coming through to you within your dream space. Okay, whether it is, again, as I always say, starting a business, you may even find that people from your past are coming back, but the energy is different. And because of all the information that's out there, you're wondering, is this a toxic person who's coming back to probably do, come back and work, the devil shift on your life? Or is there that space where they've actually grown? Okay, so you may be testing the waters with certain old relationships. And when I say relationships, I don't mean just the intimate ones. It could be family relationships that are coming back around, where now people are understanding what you've been saying for all these years. But again, this word discernment is extremely important. You need to keep your faculties about you. You need to know the path that you are laying out for yourself, and do not be distracted or take a detour because someone is flourishing you with nice words. Okay, it's always action based. Okay, so we've got the confidence of Sekhmet here. Enhance your performance, your skills, have a positive mindset, and trust in the skills that you have. Trust in you. Okay, right. Well, we've got police. Hold on. I don't know if you guys will hear that, but there you go. Then we've got Thor's clarity, okay? So again, this time that you've been just gestating and thinking about, excuse me, where you are, what you have been through, okay? There comes a point where you have to put an end to a certain chapter within your own life, okay? You have to put an end to certain behaviors that you were once upon a time were so willingly and happily accepting from people because it made you feel like you had purpose, okay? That you had purpose for them, which made you feel like you had purpose in your own life. The Most High wants you to transform all your energy and run it back into you, okay? Excuse me. Run your energy back into you. All the love you are so happily to just give out, whether it's just a perfect stranger in a store and you sit down and have a conversation with them, well, not sit down, but stand up and, have patience. And sometimes you need to pull that energy back to you and you need to be checking in on you. Am I okay? Am I where I need to be? Right. Do I need to start to schedule things in so I feel that I'm a little bit more balanced today, so I can feel that sense of accomplishment? Run that energy back into you at this moment in time. There's an energy of 2025. There was a post that I saw where it said, the way this year has been, people are simultaneously being exalted and dragged at the same time. So this is also, again, depending on what role you have played for yourself and to other people. Okay, again, it's the weighing of the heart against the feather. The laws of Ma'at. Is your heart clean? Is your heart space clean? Okay, so again, practice active listening and thoughtful responses. Okay, so don't let no one call you on your bluff. Always just have a reserved approach to things. Again, we have to recognize that emotions are energy, okay? And some people like to understand what buttons to press to get a certain response out of you, okay? And sometimes these responses may come at what may feel like detrimental moments, and it's giving me I don't want to say it, but it's giving almost like a narcissistic energy of they wait for a very particular moment when you're involved in a crowd of people or people okay, to passively and very much aggressively bring you back down to size, okay? And we don't have time for that. So no matter what is happening, it's almost like poker face these energies and know when to cut and run from these energies. Again, the cycles you have been through, I know it sounds bad, but this is nothing new to you. You are so aware, okay? But don't be comfortable in that awareness of shitty behavior coming from other people, okay? Because there's that saying of your vibe attracts your tribe. You don't want to be seen under the same energy as some of these people. Okay, so again, there's going to be an element of you that's going to have to move in silence as you are building yourself up from the inside out. Okay, right. We've also got the communication. So communication, very important. But what I'm picking up on is the communication that you have with yourself, your internal dialogue. How are you speaking to and about yourself to yourself? Okay, because that's the currency that you are emitting for how other people are going to treat you and how they're going to show respect to you. So make sure that you have leveled up on your own self-love so that when people start to project their negative energy onto you, it's almost like it just bounces off and hits them back. Okay, so communication with yourself, your ancestors, your angels, the Most High, whatever name you call this being, okay? Communicate through your feelings with the universe, okay? This is the currency that it understands. Words, they can be changed. They can be manipulated. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So communicate highly of yourself and always move with pure intentions, okay? And then we've got Anubis here. So you've got transformation happening. So like I said in the beginning, whatever you are putting down, and I want to say you're putting it down for the very last time. So no matter how many times you have been reincarnated or you've been through certain cycles that you have actually forgotten about, there are little snippets through dream spaces that are showing you what your past lives consisted of. Okay. And now you are moving into a space where you're saying, I am taking off this armor. I am ready to evolve, and I'm going to take up as much space as I need. Okay. Again, I'm feeling this very warm sun energy coming in, and like, I can see clearly now the rain has gone. That's what I'm hearing. My voice is off. I'm recovering from a cold. Well, I think I'll be recovering from a cold all the way up until springtime, because in the UK it is blitz out here. It is cold. Okay. So anyway, you need to be in a position to embrace your personal transformation. Okay. And this is where some of you are. You are identifying areas where you wish to grow and set clear intentions for change. Okay. Now, the more we are praying for change is the more, unfortunately, we are going to experience pain, because as we grow, we literally have to shift ourselves out of everything that is and was comfortable for us. Okay. And change means a new environment. Change means doing things that you have maybe dreamt of, or stepping into spaces where you may have been intimidated. So again, something like public speaking, standing up in front of maybe hundreds or thousands of people to convey a message, okay, may be something new to you, but you need to step into this space in order for you to grow. Okay. You may be having, the nervous stomach, but just go out there. Everybody's here to encourage you and cheer you on. And when people see that you can do this, you're going to inspire others, okay, to step into their fullness. So don't be afraid. Okay. Again, we've got Hathor's harmony guidance. So again, getting yourself back into an equilibrium with your own self. Okay. It's honoring your mind and your heart and allowing them to work in unison for you to achieve the goals, the desires that you have. Okay. I know life is hard, and sometimes we get things come in at the wrong time, and we're just sitting there like, I was doing well. Why did this person come in? Or why did this situation have to happen? Sometimes you have to be tested to see how you're going to respond to things. And also, if you are in a hermit mode where you are a loner, the only way for you to really understand how much you've healed is by interacting with others, because the moment we are placed around others, they're going to start to trigger us. But it's our response to it, okay, that will allow us to know how much we've grown from the person that we once were. Okay. But then sometimes there's situations where it's like, okay, I've been putting up with your stuff for way too long. Let's go. Okay. So again, whatever timeline you're on, honor it. Because although it may feel like you're here for a long time in this space, once you accept it for what it is, you will literally crusade through it so much more quicker and faster. It's when we wallow and we take on that energy of self-pity, and sometimes when we want to overshare our stories, okay, to the first bidder, anybody that will listen, okay, this is where sometimes energetically we are doing more harm to ourselves than good, because not everybody listening to your story is actually here to help you. Okay, and sometimes people will misguide you purposely so that they can take full advantage of you, your energy, your life force. Okay, again, some people will mirror you to seem safe. Okay, and then once they've got you hook, line and sinker, this is where the mask comes off and you're like, what the hell have I got myself involved in? Okay, so anyway, moving on, we've also got releasing, purification, toxicity, and letting go. The star power energy is also out. So transmission, recall, and mission. We've got inspirational creation, alchemy, magic, and innovation. And then you've got sanctuary, healing, comfort, and restoration. So encapsulating all of these energies into one. Simultaneously, you are releasing the toxicity as your star power energy is now topping up. Okay, it's always been there. Okay, and then we've got the inspirational creation. So the image that the Most High is giving me is you've got all these little, I want to say fairies just working around you at this moment in time, bringing in little pieces of your future. Okay, and again, I like to say this, but in a healthy stance, of your spiritual team literally breadcrumbing you in a positive way. Okay, they're giving you little pearls of wisdom in order for you to move forward at such an accelerated rate. Okay, so that distractions just can't find you anymore. A tunnel vision type of focus is about to take place. Okay, for some of you, I can literally see your journaling of things that have happened in your past to where you are now, to the things that you actually want within your future. Okay, and without even thinking about it, day by day, you are now working towards the new and improved you. Okay. And like I said, this moment in time may feel really awkward for you. You may be feeling like, I don't know who to trust. I don't know where I'm going. Just silence your mind for a minute, because you are aligned with a purpose, okay? And although it may feel that you are at a crossroad, there is no wrong path where you are. Everywhere you go, you're going to be inspired. You're going to feel that inspiration coming from somewhere, and you're going to start to produce things, okay? You're going to be starting to produce things, whether it's a new system of believing, okay, rewiring your mind and your heart, okay, really maybe taking moments to meditate, to really understand what your journey is about and where you should be going, okay. So all of this is all encapsulated into one. So now we're going to go into the tarot. And again, we're starting off with the 9 of Winter here. So unfounded fear, maybe you're focusing on the worst case scenarios and allowing worry to outgrow the proportion to the problem. Okay. So again, come out of your mind space. Okay. Like I always say, feel the fear and do it anyway, because there's something about power. The power you claim and the power that you take when you make a decision. A lot of the times we're feeling lost or confused because we haven't made a decision, okay? And again, moving off of that word, intention, okay? And that's where we can feel stuck and we feel unsure, and then we start to question everything, and it's just like a spiral, okay? So now we've got the 10 of Autumn. So take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions, okay? Now, I'm picking up on a very, very funny but very stern grandmother energy. There's a particular tradition surrounding Christmas that you need to do. For some of you, it might be attending midnight mass. For some of you, it may be just the way you cook a meal. Okay. For some of you, it may be just, again, leaving an offering out for your ancestors. Bring them into the festivities of Christmas. Okay. Each religion does it in a different way. I know Hanukkah, they light their candles. There's something very special about this time of year and including your ancestors in your celebrations. Okay, so whether you have like a picture or a dedicated table where you've got pictures of your loved ones that have passed, you know, maybe granddad liked a particular type of mint, leave it on the table for them, you know, maybe even if you just buy a little gift and leave it there for them, just to acknowledge and be of honor and also be of service to them as they are to you. Okay. And for some of you, you may have to go back a bit deeper, and if you're working with certain energies, leave offerings out for them, have a true understanding and make that bond, that connection with your ancestors or those that are coming in to help you. Okay. Now, during this time, it's a good time to have patience and not to worry. And again, it's almost giving that fool's energy, even though it's the 7 of Autumn. So again, take time to rest and heal and plan your next steps. Okay. And you're going to have to be shrewd, especially when it comes to business and the decisions that you are making. But I'm also hearing the same thing for your heart. So don't just wear your heart on your sleeve in certain environments, if not for all environments. Okay. Be very aware of the company that you are keeping. And let your guard down when you feel ready. Do not feel rushed. Okay. Now, after that, we're going straight into the 7 of Summer. Okay. So from coming to this kind of, oh, I don't know what to do. Oops, sorry, the card fell. From coming out of this fear-based kind of way of living and, you know, understanding that you need to rest and heal. As soon as you've kind of completed that cycle, Okay, it may be a week, it may be 3 days, it could have been a month or two, and now you're feeling like you're getting back to yourself, but in a different kind of way. Spirit is telling you no more procrastination. When you feel ready to go, go. Okay, move with spirit. It's like you're doing a dance right now. Okay, oh, this is lovely. Again, oh my gosh, and I said this earlier, your power comes from making a decision. So confusion that arises from over analyzing options, so don't do that. Okay, there's a beautiful rainbow energy, okay, that is lighting your way, and it's like it pops up every now and then to say, all right, you're almost there, but we're taking you to your pot of gold. So don't rush, and again, don't be taking anybody on your journey right now. This is an exclusive kind of journey that's happening between you, your soul, and the Most High. Okay, I'm also seeing this image of like honey and milk, like I'm seeing it, hold on. Honey and milk, like a renewal, a rebirth that is happening, but on such a soulful level. It's almost like a reset that's happening for you, and you will see this reset happening within your environment. You'll start to see the shift in people around you, even your own family, because they are also going to be honoring the changes that you are making to make situations better. Okay, so again, do not be too hard on yourself. And then coming out of winter, we're going straight into like summer and spring. We've got the Two of Spring here. So a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made here. So again, although whatever you may be experiencing may feel like the depths of hell right now, you have so much to look forward to. And again, every step you're taking day by day, there may be days where you feel like you're not doing anything. However, your mind is going to be getting very kind of focused on your wants and your needs and how you're going to make life easier for yourself. Okay, just to open up your energy field to receive. Okay, everything you need is right in front of you, but sometimes it's just that energy shift. You know, it's like you're trying to grab it, but cling film, is it cling film? Cling film's in the way. You can see it. You can almost taste it, but you can't quite touch it. So keep on doing that internal work that you are doing in order to propel yourself forward, okay? 2025, it just feels like for all of you who have been working so hard and trying and experienced the failures of trying, but you never really truly gave up. You thought, okay, how can I shift this? How can I work maybe harder, or no, sorry, smarter, not harder? Or how can I take what I did last year and fuse it with what I'm doing this year? And this is where your unique authenticity is going to come out. And again, this is where you're going to create something where you're going to be like, I didn't even know I had that in me. Okay, so just bear with it. Okay, we also have now, we're going into autumn. Right, so happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, your well thought out plans that are going perfectly. Okay, this is the energy that you are transforming into. Okay, so again, allow that energy of Anubis to come in and to just clear your path. All right, because you've got some big fish to fry, and we can't be having each other like, oh, I don't know if I should. Just do it. Okay. Once you do it, you know where you have to improve. You know where you have to, where your weaknesses and your strengths are, and you know what part of yourself you need to pour in just that little bit more. Maybe you may get anxiety when you've got to do conference calls. So then maybe the Most High may be giving you ton loads of conference calls until you get comfortable. Okay. And the end card here is unity. Okay, so again, I'm again feeling this energy of a unison of your mind, body, spirit, soul. Everything is coming into one for you. Okay, you are really starting to believe in the power that you have to now go forward and create the future that you have always dreamed of. Okay, so don't give up now. Okay, for some of you, I'm aware that you said that you can't find the WhatsApp group. I'm going to attach it whether it will be in the description box or in the comment section. That will be there, and I'll try to remember to make sure it's there for future videos. But again, you are transcending. Okay, you have been, I want to say, on this ascension for a while. Okay. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it because it feels like life is just pushing you forward, dragging you back, pushing you forward, dragging you back, especially when you least expect it. There may have been moments where you thought like you had all your ducks lined up and everything was just smooth running, and then bam, something hits you out of nowhere. Okay. So you are learning from your experiences here, and we've got the Gaia gateway activation. So the wisdom that you have, the things you've been through have not been in vain. Okay. And for some of you, it's to teach this to the younger generations before they get to the age you're at now and they're trying to understand things. Okay. So sometimes the things we learn last, we have to teach our children first. And spiritual protection and well-being needs to become more, it needs to come to the front more when it comes to our children, because they are so open. Okay, so guys, I hope this message makes sense to you, as I always say, because when I'm channeling, I don't know what's coming out of my mouth until I'm done. Okay, but I'm going to catch you on the next one. I hope this message has meaning, and I hope it gives you just that little bit more hope and faith to continue on your journey. Okay, and explore all of you, because that's what this journey is about. Explore everything about you. Okay, I know this may sound weird, but this is your stage, okay? And you're going to command it how you need it to be commanded at this moment in time for yourself. If there's players in your life that you just don't need anymore, they've overstayed their welcome, it's okay to say goodbye, okay? Or I'll catch you up at another stage in life, but stay focused on you. Okay, we've got the vegan energy coming through as well. I was trying to close this reading down, but it's coming through. So again, it's almost like an entourage of help is here. Okay, just tune in a little bit more to yourself. The key is within, so you need to go within and just keep on, like an onion. Just keep on layering it back. Oh my God, what is happening with my words today? I'm getting tongue-tied. But just keep on laying it back until you get to the heart of it, okay? And then you're just gonna have patience with yourself and pour into yourself the best way that you know how. Okay, guys? So I will catch you on the next one. Peace, love, and light. Bye.